Number 5.
Jason Bourne. Now, I don't have any footage of Jason Bourne because my brother moved out and took all the Bourne movies with him. So you're just gonna have to look at me. Anyway, though, but Jason Bourne, man, this guy's a great killer, man. Like he's a definition of a killer who doesn't want to be a killer. You know, like he has this way about him where he just doesn't. He wants to be left alone, but these people just won't leave him alone, so he has to kill him. And you know, he doesn't enjoy it, and that's why he's always trying to get to the bottom of it. Since he doesn't remember his past, he's trying to get to the bottom of what his past was all about, why he was like this, and who are these people trying to get him, and why. You know, what was his purpose before all this? The Bourne movies are just great movies, and Jason Bourne is a really talented assassin, even if he doesn't want to be. So, yeah, I mean, Jason Bourne, he was born on my list.
Number 4.
The Terminator. The best role Arnold Schwarzenegger ever did. I mean, honestly, this is the Terminator, man. Once again, I didn't say it had to be human. I mean, this is literally the ultimate killing machine. He just goes to accomplish his mission and kill anyone in the way. I love the scene in Terminator 2 when John Connor says, "You can't go around killing people." He's like, "Why?" It's like, "What do you mean why?" "Because you can't." "Why?" Like, personally, I'm not sure who's deadlier, the Terminator or the T-1000. I'm going to leave that up to you. But since they're both technically Terminators, you can still go on this. I would have to say, though, that the T-1000 is much more powerful and definitely a lot cooler than the Terminator 101. Yeah, I mean, it's the Terminator. Ultimate killing machine. There ain't no denying that. Moving on.
Number 3.
Sweeney Todd, man. Blow us all up, dude. I know you're gonna hate me for this since you don't like Tim Burton, but this movie was awesome, okay? I mean, this was just an amazing movie. I mean, like, the way this guy is seeing, and you see in that one scene, the flashback before he was taken away under false charges, and you see how he looked like just such a nice guy in that one scene. That one scene before all this happened in the flashback, and you see him taken away, and he comes back and he's Sweeney Todd, man. By the way, though, guys, if you haven't seen this, don't do what I did. Do not watch it with your parents. Big mistake, man. Big mistake. This is a tragic story. I mean, the whole way of him, how he was just such a nice guy. He had a family, he had a wife, he had a daughter. It was all taken away by this horrible man. And then he just has his revenge on everyone. I mean, and it's brutal. I mean, of course the blood isn't like really blood color. It's a little off, but they did that on purpose. I mean, my favorite scene in the show, actually, though, is when Mrs. Lovett is having her like vision of what she wished life were like. And in the entire movie, up to that one point, has been really dark and blacks and grays. And the next thing you know, they're in this bright light. And they look so odd. Like, Sweeney Todd looks so off in this bright colored place, since you've seen him in all these dark corners and stuff. Such a great scene, because it really captivates the mood that he doesn't really belong anywhere now. He's just an empty shell. And that's what revenge does to him, man. You can see that all he wants is revenge. That's his entire life. And in that, he does something that... Well, I won't give it away, but... Sweeney Todd, I mean... Great movie, and one of the best killers.
Number 2.
Hannibal Lecter. Holy crap. How could he not be on the list? I know a lot of you are saying, how can he not be number 1? Well, I'll explain that when I get to number 1. Oh man, this guy. Hannibal Lecter, I mean, the guy, the cannibal, Hannibal the cannibal, he eats his victims. I've only seen Silence of the Lambs and Red Dragon, or Red, is it? Yeah, it's Red Dragon, I believe. And those are the only ones I've seen of Anthony Hopkins. But Anthony Hopkins is an amazing actor, especially in this role.
I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
I mean, that could wet yourself right there, and he's behind the glass. That's what makes it so great. I mean, for the most of the movie of Silence of the Lambs, he's behind the glass. He can't do anything, and yet he still makes you crap in your pants. I mean, he's just, whoa. I mean, that takes talent.
Yeah.
And Anthony Hopkins did an amazing role in that movie. And, I mean, Hannibal Lecter, I mean, he just has this feel to him, where, you know, he doesn't really feel evil. He has this sort of charm to him. But when he gets loose, he's a monster. I mean, honestly. Oh. Things he can do is... Oof. Anyway, Hannibal Lecter. He ate his liver and got number 2 on my list. Anyway.
Plans to call on you, Clarice. I do wish we could chat longer, but I'm having an old friend for dinner.
And the number 1 movie killer is...
I thought my jokes were bad.
Give me one reason why I shouldn't have my boy here pull your head off.
How about a magic trick?
Joker. The Joker, okay? If you've been on my channel for a while, you knew he was going to be number 1. You could have put bets on it. You could have done anything. It's the Joker. Not sure what you can see, but that's him right there. I mean, it's the Joker, okay? That's how it goes. He's number 1. And it doesn't matter who you're talking about. If it's Heath Ledger, Jack Nicholson, or Mark Hamill doing it in the animated series, Joker's still the ultimate killer. Especially Heath Ledger. I'm going for Dark Knight, Heath Ledger, Joker, mostly. And, I mean, it's just the best. I mean, my father was a drinker and a fiend. I never imagined the Joker like that. I never had imagined the Joker's voice that way. But, man, do I wish I had. No, because I would have pissed myself when I read Joker comics as a kid. I mean, honestly, it's just, he's like the killer of killers. I mean, it's Joker, man. He has this way about it in the film where you're really thinking about him, even when you're watching scenes with Batman. I mean, it's just, wow. And like, look at the Dark Knight. On the cover, of course, it shows Christian Bale. Oh, crap. But on the inside cover, it's all about Heath Ledger, man. I
want to kill you.
I mean, you might have watched the movie for Batman, but you stayed in it for Heath Ledger. I mean, this entire film is breathtaking. It's my favorite all-time movie, and like the Joker just makes it so much better. I mean, Heath Ledger did just an amazing job of playing this sick, demented killer. And all in all, who doesn't love that? So remember, I'm LaserDude99. If I don't like it, it's not worth it. See you around.
Come on, I want you to do it. Come on. Come on. having an old friend for dinner.
I thought my jokes were bad.
Be sure to check out more of my other videos on my channel.